2, 1, go. Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing well and this to Hacktoberfest. And today, actually, I wanted you guys to start working on another project, and that project is that project is Colorful Test. But then I realized that Colorful Test has a lot of things. It may be a little bit complex for some of you guys, and also I was not even sure what features to add on it. It has still a little bit of problems there and there, and some of the features I wanted to add were very advanced. But if you still want to check it out, there's documentation here. There's the repository here. I'll share the link on the group as well if you want to look at it. As you can see, it doesn't have any issues. You can play around with that, and if you find any issues, you can actually create any issues. This is just a project that I created like 9 months ago. So if you guys have any problems with that, you can just create issues there. Yeah. So if even if you find any problems while reading the documentation, you can create an issue here. But what I wanted you guys to work on was this. So I created a new project this morning. I just called it Sort Quest. So what you have to do in this project, you have to basically create a small Python framework or library that has two main classes that you guys are going to be working on. And those two classes, you have to provide two different functionalities. So the first class is about sorting the data, and other class is about you searching the data. Actually, somebody has already written a comment here, but so that's how it works. It's This one is very very easy uh, compared to the previous one, so that's why I created this other repository just in case you guys found the other one complex. But also I wanted to provide you with more opportunities. I mean, with more options. So you can go to each issue and just read a little bit about what the issue is about. So some of these are very famous sorting algorithms that you guys, if you're a second year, probably should know because they ask this during interviews and stuff. Even if you're first year, you don't have to know it by now, but it's gonna be helpful if you start thinking about this sorting algorithms, like how data is sorted, what is the best way to sort data, and what is the best way to actually uh, find data. The reason these are very common algorithms because these are common problems actually. So I'm sure you guys have used websites, and almost a lot of websites you have used, they have a search feature. And if you're going to search in a specific website, sometimes they have thousands of entries or even tens of thousands of entries. For example, if you want to go to Amazon and want to buy something, you have to search. They have about 10,000 or even more entries, and you have to be able to search quickly. And so it's a very famous problem that has been solved before. So it's very important to know how these problems can be solved. So yeah, this will be very easy for you guys to do. And there are 6 issues. Actually, if you complete all of them, you will get all your points for Hacktoberfest because you need about 6 points. But I'll recommend you guys to work on different projects, not just on one project. I think it's very good if you have 2 or 3 projects on your repository for this Hacktoberfest. I mean, on your GitHub. Let me see. Was there anything I wanted to add? I think that's it basically with this project. Also, just make sure you read the README and you understand what's happening. One thing I wanted to add with issues is don't do every issue at once. Do one issue, make a pull request, and then I'll accept that pull request. Then you do another issue, and you just do it like that, right? Don't do everything at once because that's gonna give you 1 point if you do everything at once. So you could get 6 points from this repository. So just do one issue at a time, okay? And then I just want to show you something. So here's what you'll see after cloning this repository. You will see that it has 2 files that you will have to work on. So there's a sorter, and these are the methods you will have to work on. Just choose one method at a time. You can do everything if you want, but just do one and make a pull request. And then you can go to search as well. then you can also choose one from here. It's up to you which one you want to do. There's also helpers. This is already built in for you. It's just to help you build faster. So these are comparators you can use to experiment with sorting out data. Uh, as you'll notice when you go to sorts.py, each method will need a comparator. And what is a comparator? Basically, it's a function that tells you how to sort that specific data that you have. And the reason these are very important because sometimes we want to sort data using different things. Sometimes we want to sort data using a name or using age or using last name or using whatever you want to use. So, and also there are tests. So test helpers don't touch any test files. You can look at them, but just don't change anything. And there's no mistakes here. I've triple checked. There's no mistake on these test files. There is a search, test search. Also, there's no mistake. And one thing I want to emphasize as well, not every test have to pass. So the test associated with what you are making has to pass. So if you are doing, let's say in this instance, you are making a linear search algorithm, only tests that are associated with or that are testing the linear search algorithm are supposed to pass, not everything, because that's what you're working on, right? There's another test file, test sort. And here I just want to show you how to run your test file. So first thing you need to have a colorful test installed because that's what we're using here. So just make sure that you do have colorful test installed. So there's how you install it. I already do have it, but you just make sure that you do have it installed. And to run your test, it's almost the same as unit test. I know you guys are already using unit test right now, so you can write it like this. And then let's say you want to run test sort. I'm just making an example. This is basically how it's going to show you. It's going to show, I know it's going to be very scary as a lot of tests are failing, but that's okay. And with each test, it's going to tell you the problem, right? And then you can work through that. Yeah. Let me just show you how it looks like if all tests are passing. So helpers, all tests are passing in helpers. Okay, you're gonna see all green like this, and you're gonna see a grade of 100%. You're gonna see 24 passed. It ran 24 tests. So this was my own library, testing library that I built like 9 months ago. I really like it. I like how it works. And you guys can also use it for other projects if you want. There's documentation that's written online. I think the documentation is well written. If you don't agree, you can tell me and then I can fix it, make it better. But you can read the documentation and see how it works, and then you can start using it for your other project. I think it's really cool. It's really nice. I think it's better than unit test actually because it has a lot of nice features that unit test doesn't have, and it works best for educational settings. Yeah, so that is it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.